Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to another video. So today we're gonna be getting into the wiring for the Fox. We have all the stuff right here in this box, all nice and packaged. So what I'm going with is the Terminator X, not the Terminator X Max, but the Terminator X, which is the smaller one. But I mean, that's all I need really. I don't really plan on going like 1,000 horsepower or nothing, at least not yet. But yeah, so here's all the stuff. Everything is labeled on the harness itself. See, has all the labels on it, so it's pretty straightforward on how to wire this up. So, a little button with this. That's, here we go. So yeah, it's pretty nice wiring harness. It's really bang for your buck. $1,000. Comes with this little digital screen that lets you basically put your settings on and all that. I guess it comes in a little package. It's the screen, the LCD digital, the display. So that's in there. So you could put that for your RPM gauges and all that, since you do have to wire those in. Not sure if they sell like something for the Fox itself. Comes with a little pin and some more wiring stuff. Like I said, everything is labeled. And here's another box, which I believe is the, I'm gonna say the computer. Which try to open this up. I got it. Oh. So here's the little ECU it comes with. So this is basically your map, which needs vacuum. It does come with some fitting somewhere in the box, and that basically you don't have to have a MAF no more. You know how these cars, Foxbodies, that run off a MAF will be converted to MAP, since, you know, stock LS's are MAF too. So, you know, this is better, especially if you're gonna boost. That's good. So yeah, guys, I'm about to look into the wiring and try to get everything wired up. Like I said, it's pretty straightforward. Everything is labeled, so, you know, just basically plug and play. So I'll show you guys once it's all installed. Alright guys, so we got most of the wiring done. I am waiting for my battery relocation kit to come, so I can finish the rest. So right now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull the car back and clean up the garage a little bit, because it is kind of messy and all the tools are everywhere. So I want to get that handled. And yeah, so what is coming is the battery relocation kit. What else is coming? I think that's all I'm waiting for. Oh, and those fittings for the fuel. And that should be it. And then I could finish the fuel and all that wiring stuff, and then hopefully start it. I still have to go get some oil and change the oil filter on it, and I think that's it, to be honest, guys. So about to pull it back. Once this pulls back, I'll give you guys a little shot of the car, how it looks in the sun. But yeah, guys, getting really close. The wiring was really easy. You know, everything, the way it's labeled is on. I mean, this is one of the best wiring harnesses in the market right now. And it's self-tuning too, so you just input what engine, what injectors, whatever, and your car will turn on, and that's it. You don't have to take it, get flashed, something like that, you know, just simple. But yeah, guys, so let me pull the car back, and then I'll show you guys how it looks. Alright guys, got the car out here, and sheesh, the intake manifold shines. You go Killer Garage, you did a good ass job on that. But here's the harness all I ran through. There, got it into here. So I ran it through the passenger side, and the ECU is going to be like where the stock one's at. But yeah, looks pretty good. I mean, I had to change over to one of my Cobra wheels since I got a flat on the other wheel, but I'm not going to stick with those wheels, obviously. About to get some dope shit. But yeah, guys, see it right there. Looks pretty good in the sun. Looks badass with the LS in there, I ain't gonna lie. Can't wait till it's up and running. I still need to order a drive shaft, but for the startup, I'll just start it with no fluid in the tranny. Shouldn't affect nothing for like a 10-second startup. So yeah, but got the garage all cleaned up, kind of. Still need to sweep that up, but try to get everything in the corner. I do need to order a cabinet or a table to put there and move all that crap out the way. But yeah, about to pull the car back in and go to my dad's house for the rest of the items. I called them and they are all there, so should have everything. I probably won't get it started today. Probably get it started Saturday. I do need to fix something on my Audi. It's and then I have to get my wheel patched on my 300. So kind of carless right now. Well, I do got my brother's car, and that one's kind of acting up too. So damn near all the cars are broken. Only car that really works is the Integra, but you know, I'm not trying to daily that. But yeah, guys, so let me get the car back in, and well, I'll probably continue this video when I get all the parts on that. All right, guys, so good news, the car did turn on. I'll show you guys that right now. I didn't really record too much of the whole wiring process because I just wanted to get it done, and I did run into an issue. It was a very simple issue. You know, make sure you double check all your wiring, especially your harness. I did miss the injector harness connection to the main harness, and the car was not turning on. I had like 2 days trying to figure out what was wrong with the car. I was messing with wires, checking diagrams, the fuses and all that, because you know, this car was a show when I got it, so like all the wiring inside's all messed up. But I did get it turned on. It was just that simple thing, you know. The way I figured out was I was getting spark, but I was getting fuel to the fuel rail, but not spraying. The injectors weren't spraying, so I disconnected the fuel rail, and no fuel was coming out. So I sprayed some freaking carb cleaner. No, I sprayed starter fluid in there. My bad, starter fluid in there, and it turned on. So you know, I looked at the harness, and yeah, it wasn't connected. So you know, 2 days right there. But I'm gonna show you guys a little quick rundown on how it's wired up. So right here we have the ground from the engine to the chassis. I mean, I'm gonna clean it up. It's a little too long. I'm gonna cut it, clean it. Then we have the power one all the way from the back of the engine underneath the car. I mean, back of the engine, back of the car all the way to the front of the starter. And from the starter, that's kind of where the main power is at. So then we have the alternator there. The alternator's not working because it has this wire. I'm not too sure where it goes connected. I've been trying to look it up, but I am gonna just ditch this alternator and probably order a 1-wire alternator. So that will be I'll be getting rid of that. So right now I do have to jump the car to turn it on. So now the fuel, you know, the fuel is this green wire, Holley Terminator X, which is a dude that works for the company that has a great video on how to install the harness. But this one I just connected it to the fuel pump, which, you know, if you guys saw my last video or this video, I have it underneath the car. I have it running through here to the back underneath the car. Well, this is the one to the fuel pump, actually, this red one, and that meets up to the green one somewhere in the middle underneath the carpet. Have the harness tucked in where the original one's at, so you know, that stuff's just some OEM stuff I gotta get rid of or tuck. So then this blue one is for your gauge, which I haven't hooked up yet. Obviously it's not even there. I have the Terminator X little screen right there. Then you power it. Right now I'm powering it. The toggle, it's like a toggle power, is this red and white one. I have it to a fuse that has power on ignition on and on cranking. So when you're cranking it, your ECU doesn't turn off. It keeps power on there. Then there's the ground right here that I just have right there on that bolt. And then I have this black wires to the starter, and I just tapped it into this. It's like, looks like a white and pink one, and that gets the car to start. And then the harness has two thicker wires, this red one and this black one. So you know, you have to connect these straight to the battery. And yes, it's that simple. It's just those wires, and you can turn the car on. So let me hook up the cables to jump the car, and then give you guys a little startup. Alright guys, got the car onto the Escalade. Hopefully this powers it up enough, because I know the battery was pretty dead. But if you guys remember, the Terminator X does have a self-tuning, so you have to let the car like heat up so it can tune itself, then it'll adjust. But right now, you know, I'm only turning it on for a couple seconds, so it is going to be running kind of rich, because it does get pretty, the fumes get pretty crazy up in the garage. So I'm only going to turn it on for a little bit. Hopefully it turns on because the voltage is low. But let's see, let's try it for a first startup. Already powered it up. Let's see. It's too dead. Alright guys, let me just let this charge up a little bit, and then I'll give you guys a startup, because you know, I want to end this video to start the new one with the radiator and everything. So come on baby. Yeah, it's too dead. So let the battery charge a little bit to move the jumper, and hopefully it turns on. All right, let's try this again. But like I said, oh my god, my eyes burn. It runs real rich, and with the open headers, oh my god, all the fumes come up in here. Holy shit, my eyes. Woo. Alright, let me just take these jumper cables off and to end the video, guys, because oh my god, I gotta get it out the garage before I freaking die. Alright guys, so that's gonna end this video. The engine did start. The wiring harness was super simple. Just make sure you go through everything after you install it, you know, so you're not like me chasing a little dumb problem for 2 days. Hit me up on Instagram if you guys have any questions on the wiring. Everything was super simple, you know, best kit for sure, best wiring harness ECU in the market for sure right now. Yeah guys, so got the radiator right here. I got some more stuff in the way. Like I said, probably the last thing that's gonna hold me back from driving this car is gonna be the drive shaft. And it is what it is. I'm not in a rush to drive the car. You know, I still need to go through my brakes and all that. Like I said, I never drove this car. It was a show when I got it. But yeah guys, so hope you enjoy. Till the next video guys, deuces.